Vox here, and today I'm presenting another battery bank in my product lineup. Yeah, I know, but stick with me. Previously I've shown the small and medium category of battery banks, and today I'm covering the large. There is an extra large category, but we'll cross that road when we get to it. So what defines these t-shirt size base categories that I'm referring to? Well, the mAh number, or the number for the battery bank's milliamp hours. This basically represents how much battery is in the bank, or literally how many hours the battery can sustain its milliampere output of power to another device. With that in mind, the large battery bank I'm taking a look at today is an iClever Intocircuit 15,000 milliamp hour battery bank from Hisgadget. Yes, 15,000. That's over 9,000. This battery features a dark brushed aluminum design wrapping all the way around the battery with rubber caps at the two ends. On the back, you'll find a model number, technical specifications, along with the lovely Made in China identification. On the front of the device, you'll find the Intocircuit logo, as well as a basic LCD display and an on-off button. This is where I have a couple points of confusion, but we'll get to that after we finish the product tour. On one end cap, you find nothing, just the rubber end cap. On the other end, you find the micro USB in port for charging the battery bank itself, a flashlight which can be activated by double-clicking the on-off button on the front, and two USB out ports. They can both still carry the standard 5 volts, but one is labeled 1.0 amps and the other is labeled 2.1 amps. With my Samsung Galaxy S4 smartphone, I did not notice any major difference in charging speed between the two ports with my tests. This may be due to the alleged automatic fast charging abilities listed on the product's Amazon page. According to the listing, each port can go up to 2.4 amps for a maximum of 4.8 amps to charge your devices, which may explain why I didn't notice a difference, because there would be no difference. But then I question why they bothered separating them and labeling them differently on both the physical product and on the LCD screen. Now let's go back to the flashlight. It's fairly effective for a small little LED, and it's certainly a bright white. It can be activated by quickly pressing the on-off button twice, regardless of whether the battery is on or off. The only reason you would want to turn the battery on while it's not charging something is to check how much juice is left, which you can do just fine, but despite being called an on-off button, I've never really been able to turn it off with the button by pressing it or holding it. But it turns itself off within 10 to 15 seconds. I just then question why it's labeled an on-off button. Why not just make it a flashlight button? It's also worth noting that my unit had quite a bit of scuffing on the LCD cover when I received it, despite still having the protective plastic cover over the screen and being a retail sample. This is only really noticeable on the reflective border of the screen and when held at a certain angle, but it's still there. The rest of the product arrived void of any other visible flaws. The screen is very convenient, however. Most battery banks I've used give no proper indication of how much battery is left, or just use a 4 to 5 light dot system, which really isn't very informative. The LCD screen gives you an accurate percentage reading and tells you which USB ports are currently active and charging. Physically, this thing is a brick. It's the same width and height of my Samsung Galaxy S4 smartphone, and it's twice as thick. It easily weighs 2 to 3 times as much as my phone. This can make it inconvenient for portability, as it's probably not going to fit in your pocket all that well with a phone. But that's really the trade-off with these battery banks. You either have a super slim and portable single-use battery, or you have a beast of a charger like this one that takes up more space and weighs a lot more. Given that I don't need mine to fit in my pockets, I'll happily make the trade-off. But does it work? Well, yeah. Nothing too crazy impressive, but I was able to fully charge my smartphone within an hour to an hour and a half, and easily get 3 to 5 charges out of the battery bank before it needed charged itself again. That's great, especially because it literally takes hours to charge the battery bank itself. I ended up leaving it charging overnight multiple times, and when I woke up, it still wasn't done. It was close and was done by the time I was ready to go anywhere in the morning, but it was still charging. But again, that's the trade-off. This is a really big battery, so of course it will take longer to charge than the smaller ones. I found myself using this around the house in place of other charging options, as it charges my phone faster than pretty much anything other than the wall charger that actually came with the phone. While the long charge time is annoying, I usually don't have to charge the battery bank more than once a week, so I don't really mind it. Overall, is it worth it? I'd say so. You're getting multiple quick charges out of one powerful battery, but making the trade-off in size and weight. As I said in my last battery bank video, figure out what your priorities are and pick your battery bank based on that. Thanks for watching my review of the iClever Intocircuit 15,000 mAh battery bank. Product links will be in the description below, as always. Along with that, you'll find links to our social media accounts where you can follow us and never miss a video, our other channels, affiliate links such as Amazon so you can give us a small kickback when you support various companies, and our Patreon campaign where you can contribute a small amount each month to help our channel grow. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. My name has been Adam or Vox. Have a great day.